Hey friends, welcome back to another video. This is a highly requested video request that I have been getting over the last few weeks, and I actually had it twice today. So I said I would go ahead and knock it out. It's kind of hard to set up my camera in this little area, like right here where my desk is, but this is my printing couponing station, I should say. It's my downstairs. It's our dining room, but sometimes I get the urge that I don't want my dining room table up, so I take it down and we put it in the garage, and then I set it up like a sitting area. And then sometimes I'm like, I want my dining room back, so then I bring the dining room table back in. I know I'm not the only one that does that, but instead of always buying new things, I just like to switch it out. But my desk always stays here, and this is just like a community desk that everybody can use, but no one really uses it because everybody in here has their own laptops and iPads and all that stuff. So this is my big computer right here. This computer right here is a HP Envy. This is a touchscreen computer. I use this computer for like my photography or whatever. We all use it. It's like a house computer, but mainly it's mine. I don't let them download anything on my computers because that is where viruses come in. But on my laptop, nobody's allowed to use my laptop. I'm very selfish when it comes to my laptop because my laptop is where I do all of my editing, and I don't want any virus on there, and there has been a virus on here, and I actually need to have this computer cleaned up again. So the question was pretty much, what kind of computer do I use, what kind of printer do I have, what kind of ink do I use, and all of that good stuff. So mainly my main go-to thing is I have my computer here that I can go on and just like answer questions if I'm sitting in here, but my laptop is also right here. My laptop, this is from Walmart. It is a HP 15, and it is a Windows 10. I can do a close-up on it. I think it was less than $300. So if you guys are looking for a a laptop, this is a good one. I haven't had any trouble with it. I did have one before that was a touchscreen, but I think like the internet card inside of it, there's some type of internet card in the inside, and it died. Now, one thing about my laptop is I have to have the CD-ROM on here, CD drive, or however you want to call it. That is a must for me. Maybe if you are just using your computer to print, you don't need that. I need it because I also do editing for my photography on this computer. I have the software on my laptop as well as on my computer, so I needed to download the CDs. And so where I work at, we get free Microsoft, so I also use the disk to put Microsoft on my computer. Like, we get free software, and so Microsoft is one of the things that is also on here. So if ever I'm like typing or something, this laptop pretty much goes everywhere with me. I take it everywhere. I take it in my bed, I take it upstairs when I'm filming, I take it to work, I take it every single where I go. It's like I don't leave without it. Because I have so much information on it as far as like couponing. So the printer that I have is actually, and I'm one of those people that I do not repair my printers. If they go out, I buy a new one. They're just too inexpensive for me not to buy a new one. My printer is, and I will do a close-up for you guys, it is a HP Envy 4501. It's a printer, a scanner, and a copy machine, and I can also print pictures on there. I don't ever print pictures, but I can put photo paper in there, but I don't. I mainly use it to scan to my email, to print, and to make copies. You never know how convenient it is to have a copy machine at home, but I remember once when my husband's credit card was stolen, our banking information, and the cops came over to do a report, and they needed a copy of our ID, and I was like, I got this. And it's very convenient. So yeah, so basically I don't have coupons.com. I think I uninstalled it on my big printer. I don't know why, I can't remember what happened, but it's installed in here. So basically I just install it on here. If you can see that light, that's just my ring light. And I basically do all of my printing from my laptop. If I'm in my room, I will press print, and then what I do is my printer, here is the cord to it, and I just stick my cord into my laptop when I walk over here, and it automatically prints. Now, I just am like too lazy to do like the Bluetooth and all that. I don't need to do that because I'm gonna have to walk over here to the printer anyways and pick up the paper. So when I'm in my room, I can just click everything I want to print and hit print, and when I walk over here, I just plug my cord in and then it already starts printing. It's like, I don't know, the memory goes there and it prints. So I picked a few coupons already on coupons.com. So I'm going to go ahead and print those, and they should print out. And while that's printing, I'm going to show you the type of ink that I use, by the way. So my, I guess I should tell you the price of my printer was about 50 bucks. I bought it 2 years ago. I bought it 2 years ago. I think it was on Black Friday. I always buy my printers on Black Friday because that's just like the best time to buy them to me. And so it's just a lot cheaper to do it that way. And like I said, it was about 50 bucks if I can remember correctly. And whenever you buy a printer, most of the time they come with the ink, but my printer actually uses the HP 61 black ink. Now, I hardly ever buy ink because it came with one, and then I have a color cartridge, and I also have a black, just the black and white. So I believe this one is about $16, $17, but I have not purchased another ink since Black Friday, and I actually switched it out right around January. And so when I switched it out, I actually had purchased one, and I didn't know that I had backup. But I will highly recommend check Amazon for your ink, because sometimes you can buy it in a package and it's cheaper like that. So I just printed some coupons, and here they are right here. I printed some seventh generation stuff, some Irish Spring, and so it's just a really convenient. I printed a Tide coupon. It's just really convenient to have my coupons just print right here for me. And a lot of people don't realize this, but say for instance you have $70 or $80 like in your savings catcher, your Ibotta or your Savings Star, all of those apps. You can take that money and invest that money in a printer. I know a lot of people, like when I was doing the giveaway for Christmas and I gave away a printer, the printer that I bought was pretty similar to mine. I can't remember the price of it. It wasn't that expensive. I tell you, the shipping cost more than the actual printer. And I mean, I was doing a giveaway, so it didn't bother me. I had already set the money aside, what I was going to spend. So printers are really inexpensive if you want to buy them at Black Friday. I highly recommend that. If not, go on Amazon and look for a printer, because you can find them for a really, really good price. And you don't have to have this fancy printer like I have, the HP Envy. You can get a regular printer for like 20 or 30 bucks just to do the job of printing the coupons for you. And so I do not spend a lot of money on ink or paper. I have a ream of paper right here. It's so funny. About 2 months ago, I went over to my neighbor's house to ask him for a couple of sheets of paper because I was trying to print a coupon. I thought I ran out, but really I didn't. Come to find out, it was underneath my desk and I had a full ream. So I've had this paper for so long. And a ream of paper costs you like $3. It's so cheap. So I would say if you have like all of that money in your Ibotta and stuff, like just take that money, if you have so much of it, and make an investment. It's really good to put your money and invest it in something that's going to help you out in the long run. If you invest in a printer, that printer is going to print those coupons for you so that you can continue getting more freebies, and also it'll build back the money that you spent in your Ibotta account, your Savings Star account. So I always look at things like that. And so the other thing too is with the laptop, you can go to Walmart and get a really good laptop for like $199. So for about 250 bucks, you can walk out with a printer as well as a laptop and some ink. And another thing I recommend, when you buy ink, buy more than one if you have the money, because when you run out, that's when you don't have the money, and then you're like, man, I don't have any ink, and ink is so expensive. So just whenever you get like the extra money, that's when I buy things that I normally don't like to spend money on. And so instead of going out and buying those new shoes that you want, or whatever it is that you want to buy, use it and invest it in something that's going to continue to give you money. And we all know that couponing gives us money. So I think I hopefully answered this question. Another question that was included in that was someone thought that I spent like $30 a week between my ink and my coupons, and that is just absolutely not true. That would be $120 a month, and no, absolutely not. I do not spend that kind of money. I am very, very cheap. My husband is the spender. My husband is the spender and I am the saver. I am so cheap, you would not believe it. But yeah, so I spend roughly maybe $10 a week in coupons, maybe. It just depends on what coupons are coming out. I don't spend a lot of money on my coupons, not as much as you would think. And so my light came off, or you know what I mean, it timed out. There we go. And so yeah, I don't spend 30 bucks. Like I said, I'm stocked up on my ink. I bought extra ink a while ago, so I changed this one out recently, and so it'll last me for a while. I don't print coupons that I don't need. I don't print coupons that I don't need. I print high value coupons, but if it's just something that I know that I'm not going to print, know that I'm not going to use, I don't waste my ink on it. But any high value coupon, $6, $5, I know at some point that coupon's going to come in handy, because they don't put those coupons out there for nothing. So yeah, so that's what I do. That's what I use. And put my coupons to the side. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is my couponing little workstation. And I wanted to answer that question because I know someone asked me they wanted to really go out and buy a computer and a printer. And so just look online, look on Walmart.com, and if you can find it cheaper on Amazon, look on Amazon. And Walmart will price match Amazon as long as it ships from Amazon. It can't be a third-party shipper. So when you're looking on Amazon, make sure you look to see if it says shipping from Amazon. As long as it ships from Amazon, Walmart will price match it. Just pull it up on your phone and you can go in the store and get it. I think I actually price matched something on Amazon. What did I price match? Oh, you know what I price matched? I price matched my printer. It was cheaper on Walmart.com versus in the store, and they let me price match it. So that's another thing. I paid for it in store, and on Walmart.com it was cheaper, and so they let me price match it. That's what it was. So also check Walmart.com. So yeah, so just look at what you have in your savings star, and you really need a printer and you want a printer. Check out your savings star and your Ibotta accounts. Transfer that money to your PayPal. And go ahead and just invest in a printer, because you know that money is going to build right back up. I'm actually going to cash out my Ibotta today and use that money towards couponing this weekend. And yeah, I hope I answered all of your questions regarding what I spend on ink and how much is my ink and what kind of printer and what kind of computers do I use. And I am going to give you a little close-up of my computers. 1 second. Okay, so here is my computer. Here's a close-up of it. Hopefully you can see all of that. It's just a little laptop. It's convenient. It works for me. And it's still telling me coupons.com is doing something, but really it's not. But yeah, I really like it. It's really light. It's not heavy. I have a laptop case that I have for it. And here is my printer. You'll see that. Let me get a little closer. I still have this on my tripod. I didn't feel like undoing it. Okay, so okay, hopefully you can see that. So it's a HP MV 4501. It says print, scan, copy. I have my paper right there. And if I turn it on, I can copy, scan, wireless, ink levels, all of that stuff. And when I make a copy, it'll tell me if I want to make a color copy or black and white. So that's what it looks like. It's really cool. There's that. It's really convenient when I have to send copies of my kids' insurance cards to school when it's the beginning of the school year. And I like that about it because of the copy machine. And here is my just regular computer. Has a wireless mouse and my keyboard. And yeah, this one is I like this one because this is a touch screen, whatever you want to call it. See? Wait, hold on. I like that about it. But yeah, I don't remember how much this one was. This one was pretty expensive. I don't know, maybe about $800 or $900 because it's an all-in-one. So everything's built in there. So it's just, I like it. It's my favorite computer I've ever had. But yeah, so that is a little tour of my workstation. And yes, if you can see that, I use CVS bags as my trash cans. Okay, who doesn't? All right, so okay guys, so I hope that I answered your questions with this video as far as my printing setup and what do I use. If you're wondering what kind of camera I use to film with, my camera is a Canon 60D. It is a very good camera. I love it. If you wanted to purchase a really high-end camera if you are filming videos, I would say start off small. Don't start off with this one. This is the camera that I also use for my photography. I do have 2 cameras or 3 cameras. Oh my gosh, how many cameras do I have? I bought one as my starter camera and then I upgraded to the 60D because I really do like it, but I can also do my YouTube with 60D. So my camera was worth every penny that I spent for it because it does benefit me. So yeah, it's a Canon 60D. So if you wanted to know, I know some people ask me that as well. But again, I hope this answered all of your questions regarding my setup and what I use electronically. And I have another video to film. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I saw all of your questions and comments today for my next video. And I do take it all in. And I cannot wait to do my CVS trip this weekend. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.